Hi, hello, I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you. Call me Jess. This is my first time making a video with me talking in it, so bear with me. And yeah, so today I'm going to be doing a BRATZ doll makeup look, so hope you enjoy. So first off, I'll be prepping and priming my face with Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And then I'll be using Professional's pore highlight. Okay, so now I'll be using a Elmer's washable glue stick on my eyebrows to smooth them out with a makeup spatula. Now I'm going to be doing this a couple times over, and in between each time I'm going to be brushing some of it out so it'll get into every crevice and not have lines, if you know what I mean. It won't, when you put foundation or powder over it, you won't be able to see where your eyebrow hairs are. And then you let it dry, and I'll be using, a fan. And then, I'll do a second layer, and then they should be good. Okay, so once they're completely dry, or most of the purple sheer is gone, I'm going to be covering them up with powder by Makeup Forever HD setting powder. Try your best not to breathe it in, like I just did, because that would not be smart. Now I'm going to be covering up any redness or pimples or zits with NYX color correcting palette. And then also, so I'll be using the green for the redness, and then I'll be using some of the peach colored over my brows, so it'll be easier to not see them under the foundation. And then after I'm done covering all the spots, I'll blend it out with my finger or a brush. I'm going out with peach color to cover up my brows a little bit. Now once you blend all of it out, you want to put a little bit of concealer. I'll be using Tarte Shape Tape, and just lightly put it over as a cover or a base for a better base for the foundation. And I'll be using a beauty blender to blend it out. A very erect beauty blender. Don't ever leave it out if you have a cat, because you'll end up with this stuff on it. $20 down the drain. And don't worry if you see a little bit of green or whatever color you use to correct certain things on your face, because we'll be covering up the foundation. So, and don't forget to put a little bit on the cheeks, because it would look uneven. The colors would look uneven if you just had some concealer on one side and not on the other. So next step is foundation, and considering for me, I have very light skin and it's very pale and disgusting and gross and see-through, I use kind of different portions from different foundations. So I'll be using these three and mixing them together. And I'm not gonna go, you can go for a little bit of a cakey look, because dolls are dolls and you can make them as bratty as you want. But I want mine to more have a smooth finish, like a doll. And then once again, I'm blending it out with a beauty blender, because originally I would use a brush, but considering I have the other pigments under my skin, I don't want them to come through and end up mixing with the foundation. Sorry, not trying to get too close to personal. For the concealer, for me, I'll be using Tarte Shape Tape, but I'll be mixing that with some of the body paint, because it has a nice full coverage. And a brush that you can mix it with, first of all, then, activated. Okay, got it. You didn't see that. And then you can put a thin line down your nose if you have a big nose, because BRATZ doll's nose go A bit above the lip since they have big lips. And a little bit on the chin because they kind of have a small chin. And then you can put a little bit on your eyebrows if they suck. Which they probably don't, mind you. And there we go with foundation. Mine's looking a little crappy because I have horrible lighting. That's okay. It's workable. Looking a little cake too, but that's okay. Workable. Then I'll be using a little bit of the Makeup Forever HD setting powder because if I use a lot, I will look like a cake, a vanilla cake. And I like to put it right under my eyes first because, like, I crease. I don't want any creases. And it's just don't breathe in. And then just a light all over. And make sure not to get it on your eyelids because we'll be putting primer on that. And if you put primer on top of powder, it'll like crumble or like not work the way it's supposed to. Okay, so next I'll be sketching out where I want, like, you know, the big lips and the big eyes to go. And I'm just following like a photo on Pinterest as a reference. And I'm using the Graftobian body paint, the white body paint. Or you could use like a light concealer so it doesn't get, like if it gets smudged, it won't look totally weird on your skin. You didn't see that. Okay, so here goes the eyes. Oh god. Okay, see, because I'm questioning whether or not if I want to like do it with my eyes open and like connect it, or if I want to like shut my eyes and then like there's the eyeball. Tough decisions. I think I'll be shutting my eyes. Like the eye, god damn it, the color of your eye. No, fuck no. Oh, you can see the eyebrow stuff. Shut. Yeah, I'll just make it a little bit longer downward. Okay, that's better. Okay, I jumped ahead a little bit. I'm sorry. But, okay, so I kind of have a general outline. So, the corners will, like, meet at, like, the end of, like, the bridge, like, of where my nose is. Bring out the corner of your eye a little bit. And then your waterline connects to, like, the winged liner that the reference photo that I'm using has. And then the crease it has lines up with the winged eyeliner, and then, you know, the brows would go up here. I'll show you how it on the other side. And then like right here will be like the wing liner. Obviously I made this one a little bit big on the side, but that's why we're outlining. You get what I'm saying? Sorry for the background noise. There's an accident just outside my house. Oh god, this sort went even. Okay, now they're even. I'm a writing knowledge. I need your eyebrows. Oh Jesus. Is that right? Oh god. Yeah, okay, there we go. A little bit uneven, that's okay. I'm gonna be doing blue eyes because, you know, I have blue eyes. First I'll paint the actual eyeball, like the white part of the eyeball. And then I'll be doing my blue eyeball. I'll be doing the white with the Graftobian, and then I'll be doing the blue with Mayron and Graftobian. Okay, so now for the eyes, I'm going to be using Pro Paint by Graftobian in the color Tropical Teal. And then I'm going to be using Mayron's color palette for like the dark parts. Because you don't want to do it too close or she'll look cross-eyed, so. Okay, now I'm going in, I'm going to outline it with the dark blue. Now using black from the Mayron palette, I'm gonna color in the black part of the eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna be outlining like the bottom of the eyeball with the brown from the Mayron palette. That way a little bit too thick. That's okay. It'll just be a very drag to look at BRATZ doll. Okay, now, as you can see, I have a little bit of screw-ups, which I'll clean with a Q-tip in a second. But right now I'm going to get a thin brush and lightly, with some of the brown body paint from the Mayron palette, very watered down, and like make the crease line of the doll's like eyelid crease, like where the shadow would go, but like very lightly, because we're going to be going over it with the shadow. I was going to be putting Urban Decay Primer Potion on my eyelid with this stupid little thingy that no one likes, because I'm not going to do it with my finger, even my pinky, because all my fingers have crap on them, and there's a good chance I would mess up. So I'm going to put a little bit above right here, because there's a little shine right there. And it's okay if you get accidentally take off some of the crease. Like you should still have like a idea of where it is. Now I'm going to be retracing the crease line, and this time it's going to be a little bit more, no less light, more light predominant. Okay, so now I'm going to be using the Naked palette by Urban Decay, like the first one, and I'm going to be using the color Naked all over, like lightly all over like the doll's lid. Now using Buck from the Naked palette with a small like brush in the inner crease, just lightly like fade it in, just in the corner. You don't want a lot because it'll look like too intense. Now I'm going to use a little bit of Sin from the palette right on the inner corner and just like smooth it out a little bit, because then after that we're going to put a very sparkly like shimmer shade right in the middle and like blend it out. Then I use the shimmery color from the Lorac mini eyeshadow palette, Star Power, all right here, and then I put a little bit right here because there's like a little like faint shimmer above her other color on her eyeshadow. And with the same brown color from the Mayron palette, I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows. Now I'm gonna highlight like the point of her nose and like the bridge of her nose to like make it seem skinnier, and then I'll contour it a little bit with just a random like brown shadow. I'll be using the same Lorac color with highlights. Now I'm going to add the eyelashes with the brown from the Mayron palette. Now I'm going to outline the lips using the red from the Mayron palette, and then fill it in with the MAC Ruby Woo Red. And just for a finishing touch, I'm going to be adding Tarte Party Blush. Or Amazonian, and it's called Party. On my cheeks. So, well, this is the final look. I hope you liked it. Sorry for the cringy talking part, but yeah, please don't forget to check out my Instagram at BrooksieDoesWhat, and please like this video and subscribe. Thanks.